let's get lit, man. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Today I'm finna be dropping one of these fire reactions, man. We got No Jumper. Doe Boy calls in, address Spoety face about their back and forth. Okay, so y'all already know, man. If y'all don't know, man, y'all gotta tune in, man. Them two do not like each other. They be at each other's neck. Every time they talk to each other, it's a debate. So we finna go ahead and get right away into this video, man. Make sure y'all comment down below. Make sure y'all, tell me if you like the No Jumper things. Because, normally we do other reactions. But let's get it.
Hey, Doughboy, how's it going, bro? You're live on the pod on No Jumper. How you doing?
What's up? Is Spoety there?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh,
he's
is
definitely
Spoety
here.
there?
Have you been watching at all, or you just been hearing?
I've been watching.
Spoety wants...
Look, you seen Spoety body language. As soon as he heard it was Doe Boy, he adjusted it. And as soon as that boy, give me that phone. They ready to go at it, y'all. I told y'all.
to talk to you. Make sure he's by the
Put on the mic.
so-
Please, please.
Sorry, it's not the loudest.
All right, so my whole thing when we had two separate occasions, two separate conversations. The first time, and now listen, I'm not gonna argue, I'm not gonna debate. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna let you talk. While I'm talking, all I just ask you just to listen. When you talk, I'm gonna let you get all yours off. Fair enough?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So the first time before we even potted, we both came to the conclusion, like, man, you know what I'm saying? You was telling me, yeah, you a fan of my work and stuff. I'm like, man, likewise, bro. Or whatever the case is. Anything that I say when I'm potting, don't take it as a sign of disrespect, bro. I'm just potting. Did we or did we not come to that conclusion in that agreement? Okay. So during the podcast, when I called you a jigaboo, you called me a goofy and said it 2 or 3 times before before I called you a jigaboo. I didn't even take that offensive. Everybody know in California and LA, you call it goofy or say some shit that he doing goofy, that's a sign of disrespect. But me, on the sheer principle of we had that conversation. Hey,
It's just not loud enough, that's why.
hey, answer your phone. They trying to call you back on less shit.
Moose got that Metro PCS.
This is the real reality.
The second
No.
year was one. Dick face.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Your shit not even loud. You get all the way up.
It's louder.
No, it's loud. It's loud.
All right, so
And again, I'm going to say it in the beginning of this video. Lush, come on, man. You know, Lush, I've been messing with you since Battle Rap. You going to have to get this together, Lush. Like, you going to have to get... Lush, you looking bad, my boy. Like, dang, bro. It's okay that you go forge your own habit, but, bro, the habit's still killing your body, bro. Like, man. We're going to get back into it, but dang, dog.
So again, I'd even take that as a sign of disrespect. And then when I called you that word or whatever the case is, I feel like I was a man and I stood on it. I told you my reason and why. And then it was no problem there. Whether you felt a certain type of way about it or not, there was no problem there. Then the next time we seen each other was at the 24-hour thing. And you came up to me. It was all good. You came up to me. And what did I say? You expressed, and I was on camera. I was a man about it and said on camera when you displayed the sincerity that your daughter had. You was like, man, she was like, Dad, why she called me that and all that. I was so heartfelt when I said, man, I'm a girl dad. I got 2 girls of my own. So off the sheer principle of that, I apologize to you and your daughter. Shout out to your, you know what I'm saying, and you and your family. You know what I'm saying. But I said what I said. That was just my personal opinion, brother. Did I not apologize to you and did I not make it right? I didn't have to do that, bro. Did I not apologize to you? We had that conversation. All right, so we had that conversation. I thought it was a dead issue. Then 2-3 days later in the chat, you calling me out. You calling me out in the chat. It seemed like you calling me out for a fade first. So I'm taking that back. I'm like fade. Like I thought me and bro just hollered. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my personal opinion, how I get down and where I'm from is like, if you really had a problem with me, because mind you, I don't even have a problem with you. I'm just potting. Never had a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? Still today, I don't have a problem with you. But if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you want to fade, and what I tell you in the chat, bro, you can pull up, you can get it however you want. All I was just saying, if you want to do something on video, on camera, bro, I have to be compensated. I'm not doing anything.
Boy, I got a little serious. Carry every day.
For free, period, point blank. You start trolling and getting out of hand and doing all that. So then that's when I start calling people like, man, is he serious? I don't really know, dude. I know he's a comedian. I don't know if it's comedy or what. And everybody told me, nah, he's serious. He really on that. And that's what I don't respect, because I feel like we was face to face and as 2 men. If you felt that way, you should have just either told me or we could have just got to it, brother. So I'm going to go ahead and let you tell you. That's my take. I'm going to go let you talk to the people. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I appreciate you, and you know it's all respect, Spoety.
Hold on. I can't hear.
Nah,
I
bro.
can't.
It is not all respect.
Nah, bro. I'm not even gonna let him get that off. Let me. I'm just because this is we all potting. It ain't no real issue like that. But you just hit the nail on the head of what I had an issue with. The reason why I respected the shit with me and Ant Halfway, right? Me and Ant Halfway, I spoke on his name. He made a video about me. I hit him in the DM. I said, hey, bro, this is what it is, X, Y, Z. The next time he got on camera, he was just like, he just acknowledged the fact that we had a conversation. He was like, oh, he didn't act like either one of us marked each other out. He was just like, hey, I talked to Doe Boy. We got it. So me and you had a similar conversation. The next time you got on camera, you was just like talking like me and you didn't have that conversation. It would have meant the world to me if you just would have been like, you know what, I talked to Doe. You didn't even have to say the shit about my daughter or whatever. You could have just been like, yo, me and Doe talk and we got to understand it, and that's what it was. You didn't do that. So then I was just like, all right, well, man, maybe bro just, because you had already did a couple of things. You called me a rat. From where you come from, you call a nigga a rat, a nigga get killed for that. So I already let that go. Then you did the jiggle shit. I was like, all right, but like, that's like in your world, me calling you the B word. So I was just like, all right, I let that go. But then I was like, I talked to this man behind the scenes, and if you just would have just said that we got to a conclusion when we talked, I would have just let it go. But then when you didn't, I was just like, all right, then, bro, well, let's just get it out the way, because what I'm not going to be up here at No Jumper is the song Big. That's why I was just...
Straight up. I ain't gonna lie on that, bro. Straight up. I'm proud of Doe Boy standing up for himself, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause, dog, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been watching him for a little minute, too, with the roast me and all that. It was some other show before then, I think. But, hey, either way, dog, this here done got heated behind the scenes, y'all. I ain't know it was like that. I did see the energy, though. I ain't gonna cap. But dang, at one point, they were finna square up. They were finna knuckle up.
Like, all right, bro, man, let's just box. I don't want to fight you for real, hurt you, none of that. No, it's just like, all right, well, then, you called me out. I've let it go 2 or 3 times. Then let's just put some gloves on. Then when I say put some gloves on, it was like the same shit with, I don't want to speak on other individuals, but there's other individuals, they talk all that fighting shit, and then when it's like, all right, well, let's fight. Well, I got to get paid. I'm like, nigga, f the money. Like, nigga, we brothers. Like, we can get drunk after this shit. I don't give a. Like, I'm from a place where nigga it ain't really that serious, but I felt like you kept calling me out. You didn't tell the world that we basically got it resolved behind the scenes. So that's why I was just like, all right, well, let's just box. But it wasn't on no, I dislike you shit. Like, nigga, you the homie. Like, nigga, we play for the same team. I was just like, all right, well, then let's just make an event out of it then. We're already doing this weight loss. At the end of it, the conclusion could be Doe Boy and Spotey gonna get down, nigga, and afterwards they're gonna get drunk on camera and pot together.
Say that then.
That's all it was. And then when you said, oh, I gotta get paid,
He didn't say
I was
that,
like,
though.
well, like, God damn, that's all it was, bro.
There was not this energy.
All right. So I got 4 takes. So the first time, so you said I did not let the world know that we had a conversation. How I did not let the world know, Doe Boy, when we was on camera, when you was getting tatted, I'm lost. What are you talking about? We had the conversation on camera while my homegirl was tattooing you. What are you talking about, Doe Boy? That's one. When when 1 million people was around, while the 24-hour live stream was going around, you had your own little section getting tattooed and was on camera. We had that conversation on camera. I said that on camera.
Dang.
And then
Hold on. I absolutely forgot that we did that.
Come on, dog. You marking yourself out.
Oh, bro.
He's like 11-0 at this point.
Yeah, I love you, Doe Boy. Spotty Pace is literally 13-0 against you right now, bro.
All right. So two, you said I'm making it seem I'm talking mess about you.
Let's go over there and talk about. Y'all see
I'm making it seem that I like we never had a conversation or whatever the case. I was talking mess about you. I never did that. And then to be honest,
Fire.
Once I left the 24-hour stream, you went on camera and brung up some old stuff that me and Sus had and thought you was gonna get an L with that, and ended up taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Me and yo.
Yeah, you thought you was gonna get an easy W with that, and the women that you brung or you invited out, you ended up getting an L. You took another L with that, brody. You know what I'm saying? That's 2. Hold on. That's 2. So in the 3 part, you got my number. If you ever felt that way, we all men. We like you said, we work for the same team. You could have just called me, bro. Again, you could have just called me. You could have just called me. You could have just called me, bro. So, and then my last point, I'm gonna leave it alone with this. I'm gonna give you the floor, and I'm gonna open it up for the fellas as well, because I'm pretty sure they got some questions to ask you too. You said that I'm calling you out, or you said you ain't tripping about the money, bro, or you ain't tripping like that. When you call somebody out in the fade, I said numerous times in the chat, hey, Doe Boy, if you really feeling a certain type of way, you really feel you want a problem with me, I don't got a problem with you, bro. You could just pull up. I give you a fade. That's easy. But if we doing anything on camera, I'm getting compensated. That's just me, brother. That's just business. If we on some streets, what I don't know, but then hold on. Matter of fact, I got.
So Spoety technically turned it down and said there got to be some money involved. I kind of get it, especially when you talking about your public figure and all this type of stuff there. But at the same time, when stuff heated, But now y'all boys is content creator, man. You gotta make content out of it.
One more point, and this I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put the nails in the coffins on this one as well, though. So you said you sitting up here. Listen, this gonna kill you off right here, bro. Your takes be crazy to me. You sit up there and said, "Oh, Spoety face, you called me a rat. I don't like how you called me a rat." You said you would go tell, you would call the police. What the fuck is that? What the? Doe Boy, like, bro, make it make sense. Come on, Doe. Come on, Doe. Hold on. I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm gonna head it to Moose. That's all I wanted to say, bro. You said you would tell you cooperate with the police on everything. So what is that?
I had a nigga that has done over 20 years in the penitentiary call me after he saw that. One of my homies. He said, "Doe, stand on your. You are not wrong." Nigga,
Was he on a 50-50 yard?
he said, "Doe Boy, if you are a civilian and you was doing your civilian life, and this just happened earlier in your life, and something happened to you, and you told, nigga, you can still walk a level 4 yard if you came in there because, nigga, you are a civilian. Don't let that tell you nothing different. That is a fact."
What?
So that's with that thing. Like, I don't live in that world. I ain't never been there, but I had a nigga that.
That's a lie.
That sounds like a rat told you that.
That mean your homie, he for showing a 50-50 or his paperwork
for
bad.
sure.
Shout out to that SNY.
Hey, shout out to Les. Les hit him with 2 of them back to back.
I could call him right now.
Call him. Call prison, bro.
Yeah, we put his name. Hey, make sure we want it. Hey, listen.
Funny for that.
Yeah. We
entertaining.
Hey, matter of fact, what's his name and where he from? So he said you could rat. You could rat and he cool with it.
Exactly.
What's his name and where you from?
Yeah. What they call you, where you from, brother?
My bad, y'all.
What's his name?
Night doing this video.
He's probably David's cellmate.
He went silent.
I think he's calling prison.
Oh, he's calling.
By the way, he's able to access prison, bro, by phone very easily.
Bro, there's no way you walking no main line at all if you snitch.
Oh, he got him on the phone.
Okay, prison, bro.
Oh, tell him to say his name first.
Who you are, and let them know what you called me and told me the other day.
Yeah, let us know. Who are you, brother?
Okay, my name is Caesar McDowell.
All right.
And Doe Boy, am I
Ask him where you from.
He don't even sound black.
Or am I just playing in the prison?
Just explain them who you are. You ain't got to go all this of what you do, but just let them know who you are, where you started prison time at, and the conversation we had the other day.
And if you know a guy named Fleece Johnson.
So, I've served prison time, and I've been in half the prisons in the state of California. In 1992, I was sentenced.
Come on,
to
dog. You too
Yeah, let him cook.
I came home for 9 months and was sentenced to 3 life sentences after that. I've been to every prison you can. Oh, excuse my language. To every prison you can name.
You can cuss. You're doing life, bro.
And 3 life sentences. I do run a law office called Unite the People. That I did
Yeah.
from prison.
That's slick.
I help people get resentenced and sent home from prison now.
Man,
All right.
What about the
All
cops?
right, all right.
man.
Are you on a
That's
50-50 yard, first of all?
Of course.
You sound like you are, brother. No offense.
Okay, well listen, I don't know who you are, and where
Big Bad Lush from the west side of LA, homie.
What yard is he on right now?
From the 5 gang, homie. What's
What
happening?
yard is he on right now?
that's cool, but I'm on the streets, so we.
Oh, he on the
All right, bet that. So you're not even doing life. So how'd you beat 3 life sentences then?
Because I'm smarter than the average bear, and I'm twice as fast.
Oh yeah, sounds like a rat to me. Sorry, Doe Boy. Get this guy off the line.
Oh,
Bro didn't even get to say his piece.
Hey, guess what?
Lush is so male game. Lush went in. Heck nah.
What else he talking? Promo.
He's talking about?
Hey, what the fuck?
Gay as fuck.
They about to fuck you up.
They are, for sure, Lush.
Who? Nobody. Who the rats gonna go get me? There's already enough rats in MacArthur Park.
Hilarious, bro.
Sound like a Lush.
Oh my god.
I'm just not letting that fly, bro. I'm sorry. He would have been like, I'm so and so from so. Yeah, how is he on this? First of all, he beat 3 life sentences because he's smarter than the average bear. All I need to hear.
And I understand what he's trying to say. I'm a civilian. I'm not a snitch. But what Spoety is saying, and I understand it. It's simple as this. I understand that you don't subscribe to the streets, but a definition is a definition.
That's what I was trying to tell Doe Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I have the same position as Doe Boy, but I don't care if Spoety calls me a rat because I'm not a gangster. I'm not trying to portray that. I'm not signing up for that. So it's like, I don't understand why Doe Boy's so affected. Like, you tested my manhood, call me a rat. Bro, if you're talking to the police, that's like what it is.
And I don't like how people try to, niggas scapegoats with that shit is, and bro, I'm an unaffiliated and I still feel this way strongly. Favorite scapegoats is, well, I don't gangbang and I'm not in the game. When it comes to snitching, I understand when it comes to subscribing to politics, but when it comes to snitching, if you don't gangbang, it's not about that. Mama never told you, stop telling, nigga. Your mama ain't never told you nobody.
What? Don't tell them people business is one of the things. That's the main way you learn from the beginning. Don't be over there telling them people business. If they ain't told it, don't you go tell it, man. That's straight up.
Nobody likes a tattletale. In a mafia, they don't tell. It's called the Blue Shield. The police, they don't tell on each other.
Corporate America, they
not
don't tell on each other.
That's just a human thing.
That's what
Masons don't tell on each other.
I said that was my whole point.
Doe's back on the line.
Snitching is
What's Doe talking about? Doe call back.
All right, Doe, what up? Hopefully, as long as the guy's not on the phone, because I'm not talking to Fleece Johnson's victim. All right.
So it's all good. We could all have our different opinions about what a rat is and whatever else. All right, so Spoety, I'm just talking to you on some friendly shit. Like, what do you want to do? If we can get the money together, do you want to just get in the ring for 3 rounds on some brother shit? It ain't I don't have no inherent problem with you. Nigga, it's not an issue like that. Do you want to just lace them up, nigga? We'll make sure you get some chili in your pocket, and then we'll just let it go. And if you don't, I'm not taking it like you turning it down, then we can just let it go. But do you want to get in the ring for 3 rounds? That's all I'm asking.
Let me see the phone. Yo, yeah, nigga, I want to get in the ring for 3 rounds. Make it make sense. What you thought I was gonna say no? What you thought I was gonna say no? Thought I was gonna say no, nigga. Nigga, get the counting on the phone. Whatever you gotta do, make it make sense, nigga. Hell, yeah, I'm up in that. What you thought I was gonna say no? Nigga, you fucked up, nigga. I've been saying it. Listen, my answer been the same as it been for 2 days in that chat. If you want it on camera, I gotta get compensated. Period. Point blank. If you just want us some brother shit, you gotta get out the way. You can get that too. I'm here, but I'm not about to keep doing the back and forth, the trolling, and we make it seem like it. Come on, I don't play them type of games, bro. I'm really out here in these streets. I've never ducked another day in my life, but that's an easy call for me. Whether I win, lose, or draw on the set, I'm up in that motherfucker. I'm coming straight down the pipe,
Win,
nigga,
lose, or
on
draw,
the dead
nigga.
homies, nigga.
I need that outside.
Straight up.
I mean, I'm not saying it big. I mean, say you 392 pounds. You coach me.
92
The fuck?
pounds.
How much you weigh? 245, 250?
No, I ain't nowhere near that. I'm like 230 right now. 228, 230.
Big Spoety.
That's cool.
But it's all respect.
Start
it's all
for a
love.
year?
Let's just get it out the way. We can still pop before then. We can build it up, and let's just have fun with it.
Yeah, I'm down with that. We just like I said, make it make sense. Don't get to
Oh snap! We got a boxing match.
get to the date and ain't got let's sign the contract. Let's do us right. Sign the contracts, get the bread. Then we gonna put on. Yeah, that's easy call. I've been saying that. That's easy call. But hold on, you not listen. I'm pretty sure the fellas got some questions for you because we not about to let you get up out of here and you on some bunk, bro. You did some bunk. You nigga, you did all this. Does anybody got something to say to him about his antics, bro? And his and his bullshit? Cause I don't want to seem like
Nah, I got something to say.
I'm beating a dead horse. The nigga mad because I call him a rat. And he talking.
We're gonna give everybody a chance.
All right, one little thing, because we gotta get the show moving on. They're telling us. But Doughboy, I think the energy that you brought in the group chat was not very brotherly, I'd say. Not very, loving, not very embracing. It was more of a challenging, saying that he's turning things down, things of that ilk. And it didn't blow over as it shouldn't have. And I think you playing like, oh, well, I was just with this. You got to kind of, because No Jumper group chat isn't on camera. So you don't get to you can't do the grandstanding in the group chat because that's just man to man right there. You know what I'm saying? If we're on camera, it's different.
What are you talking about? I haven't changed
Boy, I am tired, gang.
position on anything. I challenged them in the group chat, and I challenged them on.
I know, but challenging him in like a brotherly, we could drink and hug after, you never said that in the group chat. You said, where is Spoety? Spoety ain't responding because he's scared. Like, it was a different energy.
Beyond that, here's the thing I'll say about that, Joe. And look, I agree with you. I'll say this. Right now, this is the best energy you've come with. Like, I wish you would have just been like this from the beginning. However, this is not the way you were in any capacity.
In the competition.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. Les kept it real with that boy. He woke me back up.
Why we liked you.
Beyond that, like, with this interaction with Spoety, the whole interaction with Spoety, like, if you would have just been like, if it really was that serious, or you saw like a big financial advantageous or big thing that I would have hollered at him off camera and been like, hey, Spoety, since we already got a storyline building, if you're down, let's do it. And plus, I low-key need that because, like, that shit upset me and my family seen that and they wasn't rocking with that and and whatever the reason is, you feeling, like I would have expressed that to just him as a man, as opposed to.
And if I went about it the wrong way, then I went about it the wrong way. I'm man enough to be like, all right, I probably could have handled that different, but I just didn't.
Nah, you supposed to stand on that shit.
I didn't think me and him getting in the ring for 3 rounds was such a big deal. It was just shit talking. It was just me doing what I do.
But that's the thing, though, how like you don't know. For all you know, like he has felony warrants or kidney failure or anything in between. You haven't even spoke to this guy to know any circumstance of his life to see if he's like, if you actually give a fuck about that, which I don't think you do, because like I just think that like here's the thing, Doe, no one thinks you're a mark. But in any capacity, but when you do things like that, it kind of puts you in a bad position because you're now like, you don't have to be like, hey, I put you when it's clear you don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't put him. You know what I'm saying?
No, this is the you moves. I think y'all are reading me the wrong way. I don't have a problem with that nigga.
No, I don't think you have a problem with him.
But you're not doing this to everybody in the office either.
It's strategic for sure.
If we just get it out, it's just a friendly fade. It ain't no big deal.
But friendly fade is like off camera in the alley. It's not 2 months ahead and an AI boxing fight.
It's funny. It's an ops ever run up on you and be like, hey, yo.
Thank God. If y'all seen one of my vlogs, I said that. No. That's not fair. You niggas get to train and do all that extra stuff. And how y'all was talking junk when you trained at that time.
I'm finna up lick in 2.5 months. Be on this corner at this time for the gun duel.
We're gonna take 22 paces backward.
Oh yeah, exactly. At the crack of dawn, the 37th day of the month.
We can just leave it where it's at. Me and the man spoke.
Look, y'all are gonna fade for money. You're getting the bag, securing it for ganging him, and everyone wins.
Until then, we can do some good potting. Until then.
Well, that's actually up to Spoety Face.
No, I need a public apology, bro.
You said what?
He wants a public apology before he can podcast with you.
I publicly apologize for the way I went about things. I should have did it a different way.
Bullshit.
I rock with your content. Let's just get to it.
He's happy. He seems happy now.
Appreciate that.
And you know what? I was surprised that he didn't make you give a face-to-face.
But we appreciate you, though. We
love you, Doe. We love you.
Oh yeah, that too. We gotta talk about that too, Doe, because you switched up on me for Wack, and Wack don't want to sit down with me, so I wasn't invited to the pod. But you ran to Wack's feet to go kiss him. And I'm not fucking with that either, Doe. We gotta talk about that too.
Damn.
Because you should have stood on business for me, because I stand on business for you, bro, and that's.
Hey, should I call you James Todd Smith because you collected 2 L's this morning, brother?
Damn.
How did I not stand on business for you?
You hit me like, yo, I was talking to Wack, like, me and him are cool, but he still wants to beat you up. Sorry, man. All right, talk to you later. It's like, okay, I see what we're doing here. You're choosing a side, buddy. I'm at war, and you're choosing a side. You're rocking with Iran. You shouted out Iran, and I'm America. I'm not with it. Talk to you later, Doe.
That was crazy. But anyways, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed that reaction, man. You know, go check out some more videos. Go check out some of my vlogs, y'all. Them things be lit, man. I be putting some work in them vlogs. I'm out.